Hey guys, it's Serene, and today I'm going to be talking about my latest strange obsession, uranium glass. Now, it can also be called Vaseline glass, but I think that is a really dumb name, and uranium sounds so much cooler, for obvious reasons. Now, in the 1830s, uranium was used to color glass, and it made a pale yellow-green color, which in my opinion, it looks really, really, really beautiful. I mean, just look at this picture. You can't tell me that glass does not look so cool. But I digress. Now, it was made by adding uranium, to molten glass. And now, when I first looked this up, I thought, I'm never going to be able to get any of this because it's extremely radioactive, right? Wrong. It's actually not any more radioactive than your average television or cell phone. So it is safe to have in your house as long as you don't, break it or lick it or something dumb like that. Because you can hypothetically eat off of it and be okay, but it's not recommended because there are certain elements in the uranium core that if digested or, touch the food that you ate, it could harm you in the future. But as I like to say, I'm here for a good time, not a long time, so bottoms up, baby. Now, in the 1840s, that is when it kind of spread throughout Europe to use uranium and glass to make this, but it reached its height of popularity in the 1880s to 1920s. Now, in the 1930s, the U.S. went through the Great Depression, and iron rust was used in addition to the uranium to help, spread out the color, but it kind of looks the same, but it's not exactly the same, and most historians say that is not true uranium glass because it's not pure, but I mean, it still looks kind of cool, so I don't know, man. In 1943, however, production was stopped because the government wanted to control all of the uranium, and they did say that it was for the safety of the workers that were working on this glass, but it was mainly for military purposes because they wanted to make an atom bomb. But in 1958, it was deregulated, and they could continue to work and produce uranium glass. However, at this point, many companies didn't because they had found other dyes that were significantly cheaper to make, and that they just didn't have to worry about all the safety stuff with uranium, which I think is very unfortunate because, I mean, it's uranium glass. I feel like I shouldn't have to explain why that is not the coolest thing ever. Anyway, now you might be saying, Serene, what's the difference if it's uranium glass or this pale yellow glass? No one will ever know. Well, actually, you will know if it's fake uranium or actual uranium glass. Because if it's actual uranium glass, it will glow very, very brightly under a black light. And I'll include some pictures. It looks so cool. Tell me that is not the coolest thing you have ever seen. I want some so bad. It's not even funny at this point. I want some, and my mom said no, and I'm sad. But anyway, if it doesn't glow under a black light, it's not uranium glass. So that's the number one way to test it, is to see if it just glows really brightly. But anyway, I think it would be personally super cool to have some. I could put it in a shelf under a black light and put it right beside my arsenic rock that my grandmother got me for Christmas because she knows me so well. And it would just be such a cool collection to have because it's uranium glass. Anyway, sorry this video was kind of shorter, but there's not very much to talk about. It's not like there's some scandalous history or anything, so sorry about that. If there is anything you would like me to talk about, mention it down in the comments below and I'll definitely check it out. Even if it's not something I can make a video over, I love researching things. If you couldn't tell from this channel, which is just a mess of every micro history obsession I've had, from Greek goddesses to Minecraft books, I don't even know where it falls in. My life is a mess. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and see ya!